Howdy, folks. I'm the jailer of Bohemia City, and this is Marshall and Jailer, Tales from Bohemia City. Today, we're setting out in search of the long-forgotten Orseco post office, a small but important piece of Bohemia's mining history. But before we begin our search, we're making a short detour off the main trail to visit Gertrude Lake, one of the hidden gems of the Bohemia mining district. From there, we'll follow old roads, forgotten paths, and historic maps as we hunt for clues to a place that once connected the miners of Bohemia to the outside world.
It doesn't get very deep either.
No, it looks to be maybe 10 feet at the most.
The water's really not all that bad.
I bet it's warm.
It's warmer than the river water down in the valley right now.
What a pretty spot.
Is that Gertrude Lake could have been named after Gertrude Jones, J.I. Jones's wife.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. Because if you're trying to make it to the confidence claim and you're hauling supplies up and down the mountain, this would be one of the steadier grades to get up to the hill on the backside. And if you're going up to the Helena and hauling supplies up there, then coming past this lake would be a good route. There's a really good campsite down there too. That, if you go down there, you see Lower Gertrude. Beautiful view, huh?
It is.
At this point in our adventure, we headed up Grass Mountain to go look where the old Firewatch Lookout Tower used to be.
What a cool spot.
Hey Matthew, here's some emergency water if you need any.
I think I'm okay.
That's good to know if you're stuck up here though.
I like that they put it right here in the shade.
I was a little worried about rattlesnakes in this area. I didn't see one or hear any, but it seemed like a fitting spot for them.
If you know where to look too, you'll find little old nails and stuff around too from some of the timber framing. And I'm sure you notice some of the glass along the pathway on the way up here too. That's also from the old lookout.
Look at this view.
I would have liked to have seen it from about 40 feet up there.
Oh my gosh, that would have been cool.
From this point, on Grass Mountain to the south, you can see Mount Thielsen. Directly in front of you is Diamond Peak, and to the left, through the mist, you can just barely make out the Three Sisters.
South, right?
Yep. Yeah, that'll be south, and I believe that's south.
Oh.
So the sisters will be up there.
I see just barely through the mist, I see the sisters.
Yep, there's the south sister and then the middle sister. I think there's an old photo of you floating around somewhere.
And right now, you mean that dirt trail or the?
I believe that dirt trail right behind us.
So yeah, but now we're on the Noonday Wagon Road, right? Historically, they would have followed the same path.
Yeah, I believe it would have came out on this path. Crystal Lake, Lake Murphy, and Elephant Lake.
All down over there, you say?
So there's Fairview.
Yeah, there's Fairview.
So Fairview, there's Champion Creek Road. So down along Champion Creek Road back there's Crystal Lake. And then down in here, there's Lake Murphy, which will be somewhere back
in there.
Somewhere back in that little valley. And on the other side is over there. So where Elephant Mountain is,
Elephant Lake?
Coming down, there's Elephant Lake. There's a road that comes off of Elephant Mountain, or it used to be a road that comes off of Elephant Mountain that goes down there. And you can look here too. It looks like those roads from Elephant Lake to Crystal Lake used to be connected.
I bet they did.
See that? How they kind of come together? And
mm-hmm. Probably got washed out or something one season.
Also, when you look at maps too and you see those triangles, those are adits.
Adits?
Adits.
What's an adit?
Mine shafts.
Oh, very cool.
And Crystal Lake has cabins and stuff around it.
That little peak in between us and Bohemia, that's where the guard shack is, right?
I believe so, yeah. I'm not sure what's with that rock up there. That's a cool looking rock. A big prominent rock. Look out.
So right now we're on the Champion Creek saddle.
Yep,
Or not saddle, but Champion Creek Road.
Yep.
We're coming down from the saddle to see if we can find the Orseco post office. They weren't kidding when they said this road wasn't maintained. That's the trail I was just looking at. They sure look pretty though.
I love the colors of gold mine water. That is kind of gross though, how kind of looks left off like that altogether.
Well, I think that's partially because it's drying out. Maybe.
Yeah, so this wasn't the gold mine I saw from up there because I saw like a different cut into the hill.
Here, hold on. Let me get a picture from over here. Oh man, you can feel the cool air. Oh, that feels good.
That's a strong gust.
Hmm?
That's a strong gust. Whoa-wee.
What you see in there?
Here, look.
We disturbed something.
I did.
Apparently. Look at all these gnats.
Look back in there.
Wow. Let's see if I can get a photo of that.
That's some good airflow. You don't have to worry about bad air with that. Holy cow. By the state of Oregon as a securities.
I wonder if this was actually a path once.
I bet you it was actually probably a road.
We got another.
This is so up here. This is the mine I saw. You want to check it out?
Well, are we looking for the post office?
Yeah, we're looking for the side of the old post. Do you want to take these as samples? Or? Here's a crystal.
I'm not sure. Oh, hey, I think I found your post office.
Hey.
Look over here.
Yep, that's probably it. Unless it's further down.
Could be a bridge.
Yeah, it looks like
But why would there be a bridge here? Begs the question.
Look at this. See how this is all flooded in down there?
Yeah.
Dude, they like. I understand they were going for like the richest of gold ore, but there's some pretty rocks they left behind, dude.
Well, they weren't looking for pretty.
They were looking for valuable.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's got some good terminations on it. Straight edge going quartz, so you can actually see the striations in the quartz in the formation.
Oh, cool. You want back?
You can keep it. Oh, this might be it.
That sure looks like it was a building.
That's dimensional lumber. And here's a pipe. That was probably a water pipe from the spring up into whatever this building was, which, if I had to assume, was probably the post office. Would have been somewhere back in here. I'm not sure. It would have had to have been in the clearing. I'm not sure how old these trees are.
Well, I bet these trees weren't here. None of them look over 60 years old. Or 80. Maybe that would have been the clearing?
Could have been.
This can't tell if it's an ore cart or a boiler or what. It's definitely not an ore cart. Oh, never mind. That's a separate piece.
Could be it down there. If you come up here, you'll see some thin roofing kind of scattered around a little bit.
We came to the conclusion that we likely found the spot of the Orseco post office. And before we decided to head back down the mountain, we figured we might as well head over to the city.
So this would have been probably where the old stove would have been. What's with the mushroom squid?
I don't know.
We found a remarkably pretty rock. Dark blue, almost black veins of something. We weren't entirely sure what it was. So out of curiosity, we split it apart to see if we could identify what was in the rock.
Wow.
Wow, look at that.
Wow.
Bro, hold up.
Is that
Yeah.
silver pyrite?
I mean, maybe. But I've never seen pyrite have that color.
After some research and further examination, I think there's a possibility that it could be pyrargyrite, which, as Dave said, is pretty much silver pyrite. Wikipedia tells me it consists of silver sulfontimonite. What do you think it might be? Leave a comment down below. I don't know about you, but both of us get a lot more peace up here than we do down in the valley. There's something about being out in the middle of nature with no cell service, no Wi-Fi, and no one else around for miles. The entire time we were up here, I had a longing and a desire to really know what it was like to actually live out here back in the day.
What do you figure this is?
A mine. So they probably found a seam, a surface seam, and they probably cut it out. If you walk around on the backside up through there, and even if you go up to the breakfast and walk back up through there, you'll see other holes in the ground that are cut out similar in trenches like that. They just find a surface seam.
At this point in our story,
Makes sense.
we were on our way home. We stopped alongside the road to admire the view, as well as Dave was on the lookout for mugwort. Among the old miners, mugwort was prized as more than a common weed. Folks brewed it to soothe aching bones, calm an unsettled belly, and help a weary prospector find sleep beneath the stars. Well, that's the end of our journey for today. We may not have struck gold, but we uncovered a few more pieces of Bohemia's story along the way. Every old trail, forgotten foundation, and weathered relic helps tell the story of the people who built this place we call home. If you enjoyed coming along, please give us a like and a follow, leave a comment, and share this post with a friend. And if you'd like to help preserve and share the history of Cottage Grove and the Bohemia Mining District, consider making a donation to the Spirit of Bohemia Mining Days. Your support helps keep these stories alive for future generations. Until next time, this is the Jailer of Bohemia City, signing off from the mountains.